Hey friends, so I'm up here in Plumas National Forest at Lower Bucks Lake Campground at Lower Buck Lake. The reason why I came up here, I've never been up here before, but I read a Fish and Game article that what they did is they had to drain this lake last year to do some repair on a cement dam. Well, they filled it back up, and last week they had planted it with 5,000 12-inch or better catchable trout. And Fish and Game states that that's just the beginning of an aggressive planting schedule that they have for this lake. They're going to be planting trophy-sized rainbows. They're going to be planting German browns, brown trout, and they're going to be planting kokanee salmon. So this place just could end up being a fishing destination for this year and the next. I got my camp all set up. I'm the only one. Oh no, there's one other person here out of 7 campsites, but they're a couple hundred yards down the road. They have the campground spread out pretty good, but I'll be showing you all that tomorrow. I got my campground set up, and I'm gonna have me some dinner, and I'm gonna bed down for the night. But tomorrow morning, I'm definitely gonna go down here and trout fish, and then after I trout fish in the morning, I think I'm gonna take a ride into Quincy, and we'll go check that out. First cast of the morning, first fish, right away. I'm gonna let this little guy go though. Seems like a bigger one. Maybe he's just got a lot of fight in him. Ooh, there we go. It's a brown trout. Oh, that's a beautiful fish right here. Look at that guy, huh? How's that for a beautiful fish? There we go. It's another nice one. Let him go. You might be thinking to yourself, Rich, you're not one of those catch and release guys, are you? Well, if you've seen any episodes in the past, no, I'm not. But fishing like this, I just keep them if they swallow the hook. If not, I'm going to put them back. I'm about ready to switch over to a lure, or I'm definitely going to put some lures on before the day's done. But I'm kind of getting in a hurry to get out to Quincy. Plus I got pork chops tonight for dinner. Kind of looking forward to those. I'll probably save a few trout tomorrow for a fish fry. Plus that brown trout. That fish was almost too beautiful to eat. So hey, what a great morning of fishing. I was only out there fishing for about an hour and 15 minutes. How beautiful was that brown trout? Boy, I haven't caught a brown trout in a long time, and that was a nice one. I don't plan on eating any fish today, so I was throwing them back. But I got me some nice pork chops for dinner tonight, and I'm going to do them in gravy. But this isn't just a fishing trip. This is also, I'm scouting for deer for the D3 archery season. I didn't find anything up in the C-zones that I liked, so I'm not going to put in for C-zone this year. I go AO, which is archery only, and that allows me to hunt all of A-zone, any B-zone, and the majority of the D-zones. So I'm up in D3 right now. So I'm going to cruise slow from here to Quincy and see if I can spot some deer maybe off the side of the road. It's all U.S. Forest Service land up here with some mixture of Sierra Pacific. And if I do spot deer out of the road, what I do is, because I've never been to this area, is I mark it on my Onyx maps where I've seen the deer. And if I see a large concentration of some deer in a certain area, I'll definitely hike in there and I'll look for some more sign. If I see a lot of fresh sign in there, then what I'll do is I'll hike back in there with some trail cameras and come up before the season starts and check those trail cameras. So that's the plan. So I'm just going to cruise slow. And if I see anything cool, I'll get it on videotape. So let's go. Oh yeah. French dip, roast beef, man. This is good stuff. Paradise Grill in Quincy. It's in the same strip mall as the Safeway. Well, hey, I'm back from Quincy. You know what? Driving into Quincy, it wasn't my intention to go have lunch, but man, that Paradise Grill, that called me a name, and that was a good sandwich. But I'm back here in camp. I did all the exploring I wanted to do up around the area of Quincy, and I got to tell you, as far as deer are concerned, I'm liking what I'm seeing up around here. There is a lot of fresh sign, and when I got to the areas around Quincy that I wanted to go look at, I liked what I saw. And I'm really thinking hard about coming up here and doing some archery deer hunting up in, when the season starts up here. Well, I'm stacking up some firewood, and I'm getting ready to go down to the lake and throw some more lures at these trout. But first, I'd like to take this time to thank a couple of contributors to the channel. Francisco V, Matthew M, and Doug T. They contributed to the channel, and I just wanted to say, hey guys, thanks. I really appreciate it. Your contributions actually paid for the campground fees for these last couple days and the gas money for me to get up here. And I just want to say, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks. It goes a long ways. And also, if you'd like to contribute to the channel and, you know, help keep me on the road, you'll find a PayPal me link in the description box. Also in the description box, you're going to find the links to this campground, the links to the National Forest, and I'm even going to toss in some GPS coordinates of the area that I've been fishing down here. So let me get this firewood stacked up, and I'm going to get down here and do some more fishing. So that's it for today. Caught two more. Actually, I caught a third, but my camera had run out of juice, and I didn't get that on camera. It was on a Meth's silver lure. And the other fish I was catching, you can catch them on rainbow power bait and salmon eggs. is a good, you either mix them together or one or the other is working fine. A technique to use is I was kind of dragging my bait a little bit on the bottom. I'd roll a little bit, and they seem to be attracted to the movement, and they'd strike. There's a family across the way with me. They had 2 small kids, and they had 4 poles in the water, man, and those kids were having a blast. I highly recommend this for everybody, whether you have family or not, you're bringing family or you're just coming solo. There's only 7 campsites here at Lower Bucks Lake, and the best sites, I'm going to tell you right now, are going to be 3, 4, or 7. 1 and 2, not all that great, but 3, I'm in 3, right next to me is 4, and 7's all by itself out there in the lonesome, and it's got its own little private beach, but of course that was snagged up. Now, with the 7 sites, it's also a first come, first served basis. There's no reservations. So coming up here on the weekends, I don't know. Today's Wednesday. I came here yesterday, which is a Tuesday, and there's only been me and this other guy camping. But people have been coming down to use it for the day. They're launching their boats. On the boats, it's only the small ones with the little trolling motors. You can't bring your Captain King out here. But once again, in the description box, you're going to find the link to Plumas National Forest. You're going to find the link for Lower Bucks Lake. You're going to find the link for Lower Bucks Lake Campground. And you're also going to find the link for the GPS coordinates of the area I was fishing. But it's, you know, the whole lake is good. It's really good here. Highly recommend it. Come out here during the week, come out here during the day, maybe and just fish it for the day. It's great. And I really think this is going to be one of the fishing destinations for this year or next year once they get these planted. I'm sure by the end of this year, going into next year, there's going to be some big browns taken out of here, some big rainbows, and of course, the kokanee salmon, which would probably be fished at further down. There's a dam that I didn't get to on this trip. There's the whole lake is only 364 acres, and there's a dam down there, and I imagine that it's really deep. I've seen some guys heading that way in their boats, but I wasn't able to get any video of it. Anyways, I'm rambling. That's the end of the video. If you like this content, hit the like button and subscribe to the page, and we will see you next time on California Public Land Hunter. See you.